Dun-dun-dun. I don't know we're alive. This thing probably didn't work right. Of course. Oh, it did work. Okay. I think it worked. I don't know. It's trying to do something. There it goes. All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Impromptu, a day early because I'm like a little shifted in my videos. Um, so in honor of this Tuesday being peaceful for me, since I don't have to watch any wrestling tonight, um, I want to come on here very, very quickly. I'm not going to hold y'all. It's probably going to be like 30 minutes. Probably 30, 40 minutes tops. Because I got things to do. We're going to get this Coletrain Universe Mode podcast done tonight. And out the way. Since there was no pure tournament match tonight. Because there was supposed to be a pure tournament match today. Or 2 matches today, but I didn't get to it last night. So we're gonna switch the order up. Today's gonna be a Coletrain Universe Mode podcast, and then tomorrow's gonna be the pure championship tournament, and then we're gonna talk about what makes a good universe mode on Thursday. We're flip flopping the order. But anyways, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the train. I keep thinking of the Train Talks podcast. I gotta record that. I gotta record that later on tonight too. To the Coletrain Universe Mode podcast, where we talk about certain universe mode topics that really shouldn't be talked about in a video. I think I should just come on here and talk to people live about, and talk about things questions I get and advice that people want me to give you. It's not necessarily a universe mode advice because because on this podcast I talk about specifically the series, my series, and I talk in general, but I'm not necessarily giving you advice. You know what I'm saying? Universe mode advice is I tell you step by step on what to do and all that stuff like that. But a lot of this question has come up about listening to your audience, and it's actually very prevalent to me because I have had experience with this, and sometimes it pays off and sometimes it doesn't pay off, and it's very, very terrible. And I'll tell you guys some stories about it didn't paying off, and then I'll tell you guys some stories about how it paid off. You know, me and listening to my audience I do it a different way than most people do it. Some people just see something hot in their comments or chats and then they just go off of that. I look at it organically, and if somebody's getting over and I see it constantly every time they show up, a lot of people are getting behind them, and they're going along with the story. Let's say if he's a heel, he's getting that heat that he needs to get, or she needs to get. I will push them more. I'll give you an example of this. With K&S. I hate to say this, ladies and gentlemen, but Samuel Lewis is the better half of K&S. That is the truth. Whenever Samuel Lewis is on television, and when he was in season 6, he had the most fan recognition. He had the most people behind him. And people enjoyed Samuel Lewis. The numbers don't lie. The stats don't lie. People were invested in what Samuel Lewis was putting out. So I used that to my advantage, and I started pushing him. That's an example of listening to the audience and making it work. Now, a mistake that most people make, listen to their audience and change their plans and, you know, mess up stories. Because let me tell you guys something. I know you guys personally, and this is coming wholeheartedly, and y'all can be honest with me at the end of the day. I know you guys are losing interest in Brian Perkins. Is that true? Out of everybody that's here in this live chat right now, and if you're watching this later, because I know it's late, out of everybody that's here, I know you guys are losing interest in Brian Perkins. It's a bona fide fact. Every time he comes out, the chat goes silent. Every time he comes out, some people leave the premiere, and his viewership average is going down progressively every time he comes out. Now, Brian Perkins is a Monday Night Raw superstar. And the sad part about it is he is your current Creators World Heavyweight Champion. Technically, he can show up anywhere he wants. And that's the most embarrassing part. And you want to know, and you want to know how, terrible it is, and how embarrassing it is. This guy beat Dwayne Frost. Now, Dwayne Frost, he beat Samuel Lewis. He beat Vince Diamond twice, by the way. He never got to fight Samson. Frost beat all those guys, and Brian Perkins beat him, and that was supposed to be his big baby moment. You know what I'm saying? But Perkins, after he beat Dwayne Frost, we haven't seen Frost since, but after he won, nobody got behind him. I listened to you guys. Now, obviously, the subscribers are different now, but I listened to the audience. This is an example of listening to your audience and it's not paying off. I listened to my audience at the time. Everybody felt bad for Brian Perkins. Everybody was on the Brian Perkins gravy train. No pun intended. Everybody was on Brian Perkins saying Brian Perkins should do this, Brian Perkins should do that. And I gave him the rub, and I gave him his WrestleMania moment, and he floundered. He's been an utter failure, and utter failure. And is that on his booking? Yeah. I mean, the guy barely shows up. I mean, and when he shows up, nobody cares about him. I think that is probably a character thing and a booking thing. Now, no disrespect to anybody that's writing the shows. No disrespect to Monday Night Raw, the Raw booker. No disrespect to NXT. Honestly, I don't blame, some of you guys for not using him. Because, I mean, what can you do with him? So, no disrespect to you guys. I think he just won the championship at the wrong place. He beat the wrong guy. It's just that simple. That was a mistake. That was listening to my audience and it not paying off at the end. Because at the end of the day, no one cares for him. And that is a big, big problem. When originally, Brian Perkins was not supposed to win the Creators World Heavyweight Championship. It was supposed to be Lorenzo Sampson, and it was supposed to be at WrestleMania in Las Vegas. My idea that I had before I changed my plans, listening to my audience, was that Lorenzo Sampson was going to win the Creators World Heavyweight Tournament. That was always the plan. He was always going to win it. There was no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He was winning that tournament, no matter what. I had the bright idea, which I should have went with, and how savagery this was. He was going to win the tournament, and then he was going to say, you know what? He was going to say, the same night he won it, he was going to stand in the ring and say, tomorrow night, this is going to be on night one of WrestleMania Las Vegas. Night one of WrestleMania in Las Vegas, I challenged Dwayne Frost because I wasn't gonna have a number one contender for Dwayne Frost. Dwayne Frost was gonna have his little big old ego. Like nobody was gonna fight. Nobody was gonna challenge Dwayne Frost. Dwayne Frost was gonna have no challenge at WrestleMania. He was just gonna show up to WrestleMania and watch the tournament. Sansa would have said, "I want Dwayne Frost tomorrow night on later on in the night because the night one kickoff is gonna be happening. He wants Dwayne Frost later on in the night for the Career World Heavyweight Championship. He was gonna cash in the opportunity at the Career World Heavyweight Championship right then and there on the night one main show, and then he was gonna win against Dwayne Frost. That was the original idea, but that changed. I believe that changed about a month before WrestleMania. That plan changed. That a month or two. I think it was after the Royal Rumble it changed because when I was structuring the Royal Rumble and I was structuring the Elimination Chamber, I know where I wanted to go with Dwayne Frost, and I know what the end goal was, but I never, around that time period, Brian Perkins was just the audience started to like him. So I was like, maybe we should do part 3. And we went along with it. Do I regret the decision now? Absolutely I do. I wholeheartedly regret that now. But it is what it is, and we're working on fixing it. At the end of the day, I thought I did what was best for business, and I thought that Brian Perkins was the guy. But now I'm looking at it and I'm like, he's not the guy now. He's not. He wasn't the right guy to win, and he was placed in a situation at the wrong place at the wrong time. That's fine. You can have mistakes like that happen where listening to your audience changes your plans. It happens. But I recommend you don't do that. If you have a plan, stick to it as best you can. You can rewrite some things, but don't change that original plan like I did and have it blow up in your face. That's an example of me listening to my audience and it failed miserably. But hey, it is what it is. That's what they all say. It is what it is, and you live and you learn. But there was a time I listened to my audience and it paid off the right way. Y'all remember that Rusev tournament match that he had, a few months ago, whenever he was that little mini Intercontinental champion, Yeah. Now, imagine if Dwayne Frost never lost a championship and he was still champion today. Imagine the matches that we can have right now. Just let that, of the matches few months. Now, it will be absolutely incredible. But again, you live and you learn. I feel that now, based on that mistake, I think Vince Diamond's in a better position. I think that Samson's doing better now. You look at Samson now. He's on top of the world right now. He just pretty much just carried CTP to a tiebreaker at Worlds Collide. You know what I'm saying? Vince Diamond's better. Look at the guys like Mikey Dyer coming up. Guys like that. I don't think that little spark, of a little revolution would have never happened if Dwayne Frost was still a champion. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say that everything, for a reason, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? You are going to make mistakes and regret some decisions whenever you're booking and trying to book your show how you want it. You know what I'm saying? And then you listen to your audience at the same time. Agree, JW. Agree. So I'm not saying it's all bad. No, it's not all bad. But there were some things that I wish I didn't do. And that was one of them. But one thing I learned when listening to my audience that paid off was with Rusev. Now, you guys don't know this, but some of you guys do know this. But whenever Aiden English came back, that was my idea, by the way, was to have Aiden English come back out with Rusev. Because the only reason why I roll him off, I said he tore his Achilles or something like that, is because 2K20 didn't have Aiden English in it. But you guys know the travesty of WWE 2K20, well, what was that? 2K20 itself had me move back to 2K19 and produce on 2 games at a time. That is why it's taking you so long to get episodes now. I'm not using 1 game. I got to use 2 games back and forth. Make sure I learn 2 different movesets, learn 2 different ways of content creation. It's been a major headache over the last few months, but hey, it has worked out, and we have had some of the best TV of the entire series. So at the end of the day, I'm glad I'm doing it. Hopefully 2K22 is better. We'll talk about 2K22 probably around summer. Like, what's the next steps for CTP and how that's going to work. Let's hope it doesn't suck, so I don't have to use, the format I'm using now. But since 2K20 was the masterful disaster it was, I had to go back to 2K19. So I was like, Aiden English saga in my series just ended abruptly. I believe, I remember wholeheartedly, I think Tommaso Ciampa tore his Achilles. It was like one of Aiden English's last matches before he came back. It was Ciampa versus Aiden English. Ciampa was on his reign of terror at the point, Project Ciampa era. He was just unstoppable at this point. And it was like a squash match. And I'll never forget. I was like, 2K20 is coming up, so I have to write this guy off. So it was like a squash match on this random episode of Monday Night Raw. Ciampa was, I believe he was feuding with one of his last United States Championship, like one of his last big feuds before the Rollins stuff happened. He I believe we were on the road to I think it was Clash of Champions or something like that. It was something like that. Or Clash of Champions was the next show. I believe I think this is around the Mega Main Event reunion time, because that was the last show of 19 originally. Until the rest is history. But Ciampa tore Aiden English's Achilles, and that was what I went with. That's how I wrote him off. So I said, "Oh, Aiden English is going to be out indefinitely. He has a torn Achilles." So I didn't think I was going to bring him back. So he disappeared and wasn't seen since around Mega Man Event reunion time. But I was like, okay, that's enough time to heal from an Achilles. Because before I brought him back, I did the math. And I was like, that should be enough time to heal from an Achilles. I hope. And so, and no one questioned my logic. So we just went along with it and nobody questioned it. So there you go. So I bought the idea, and I was making Raw, because that Raw was in production, and I bought the idea. That's why I said, Expert. I said, hey, we should bring back Aiden English. And I told him, we never finished the saga. Well, his career just ended abruptly in the squash match. And so I was like, we should bring him back and have him be with Rusev and have that little Rusev Day reunion or whatever. And that's what said, that's a good idea. So I brought him back, and everybody popped. Everybody popped, and I was like, I knew it. And I was like, I knew they were gonna pop, because Aiden English hasn't been seen for months and months and months in my series. It was like he got that nostalgia popped, and I was like, yes, it worked. So I was like, so we went along with it, and Expert told me, okay, he told me a week after that, that Raw went on, did great numbers, by the way, shout out to y'all. And then he told me a week after that, he said, we're changing our plans for this tournament. Because he told me, go back and watch the Raw back. So I went back and watched the Raw back again. And what I do is I pay attention to the chat. And I see how y'all react to certain people. So whenever Rusev was out there, everybody popped. Like it was like a lot of people, messages going, flow, a lot of traffic. Like whenever Rusev came out. And I was like, yeah, Rusev should win this tournament. Because I felt like Rusev versus Jay White was the better story because you have Aiden English there. Even though Riddle would have had the better match, I feel like that would have been the better story. So I was like, yeah, Rusev should win the tournament. Because, fun fact, Matt Riddle was penciled in to win that tournament ever since the end of WrestleMania. He was going to win. He was going to be after we did the draft, he was going to be Jay White's first challenger. But it changed because of y'all. Y'all popped for Aiden English. And y'all made us change our minds. And that's why we went with Rusev at the end of the day. So, that is an example listening to my audience and it paying off. Because we got a better story out of it. Y'all know the rest is history. Aiden English turned on Rusev. We haven't seen Rusev since Vengeance. And now Aiden English and Jay White are two of the most hated guys in the series. Like that. We made 2 heels in 1 month on Noir. 2 of the most hated guys in the entire company. Everybody can't stand these 2. And that's all in part of me saying, let's bring Aiden English back for a pop that he got, and us keeping him around. Literally, that's the reason why we have Jay White and Aiden English. Because I brought back Aiden English just for just to finish off his career. Because I didn't think that Tommaso Ciampa squash was right for the ending of Aiden English CTP career. You know what I'm saying? So that's your fun fact, and there's your funny story of how you guys changed something in season 7. See how powerful your comments and see how powerful your chats mean to somebody. That you guys popped for something and we changed our whole tournament winner. We all knew we didn't change anything drastic. We just got something out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the power of you guys showing up for premieres and being involved and speaking your word. You know what I'm saying? That's literally what it's all about. And I appreciate you guys. I do. So that's the Jay White story. And wait, why is this my thumbnail? Oh God, I need to change that. Anyway, I forgot to change the thumbnail. I think I can do it from here. But so that's listening to your audience and doing it the right way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys literally changed a freaking tournament winner, and we got a better story out of it because thanks to my amazing. I mean, I don't mean to take credit for it because I was the one that brought Aiden English back. So you thank me later for the pairing of Jay White and Aiden English because I didn't have to sit there and think of that brilliant idea of Rusev they reunited. I'm just saying, even though I hate your guts, Aiden, and even though I hate the Jay White stuff, because it's annoying, but hey, I brought him back, okay? I brought him back, but y'all made him relevant. I can't, and I can't. I seriously can't believe that, who I would have never thought in a million years, this is really, really funny to me. I would have never thought in a million years that Jay White and Aiden English would be two of the most over things in the entire series. Never thought in a million years. Never in a million years. Never. I would have never thought that at all. At all. But it happened, and and you have it on your screen. That's what I said. He was gonna be a one-time thing, because remember, we talked about this, dude. He was gonna be a one. He was just for a nostalgia pop, my guy. I just told him the story. You missed it. He was for a nostalgia pop. That's what Aiden English was all about. He was just for a pop. And the chat brought him back. Simple as that. That rhymed. I just told this story, expert. You missed it. Not my fault. YouTube didn't notify you. I'm sorry. I forgot to send the video out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. See? Let me see. Thank you for sending the video out. My bad. I was just running my mouth and talking willingly. I didn't realize that I didn't send the video out. I apologize. Do that. Okay, I'm not gonna add everybody. It's too late at night. All right, that's good. It was only a one-time thing. Like originally, like it was only a one-time thing. But hey, you all made it into a thing that I can keep going, and the rest is history. That's what they say. The rest is history. Simple as that. So, I'm saying this to say it's good to listen to your audience, when things like that happen. But I personally, I wouldn't like if you have like a big plan and a well thought out story, I wouldn't really change too much about it, because again, that can ruin the things that you have planned, and ultimately it could backfire. Brian Perkins, like I told y'all earlier, he backfired. Rusev Day and Aiden English and all that stuff worked. You see, whenever you listen to your audience, you have to make sure that it doesn't blow up in your face. Because I learned my lessons from Brian Perkins. Trust me, I learned my lessons from Brian Perkins, and I won't make that mistake again. I promise. It won't happen again. Because like him being the first ever to defeat Dwayne Frost kind of puts a bad taste in my mouth. Since seriously, like it tasted in my mouth, and he beat him clean. I want to cry, but hey, lesson learned. I promise. When if I'm not gonna say, I'm not gonna give too much away, but like if another guy is undefeated and he loses, whenever he loses, I promise you it will be to a way. It's gonna be a guy that deserves it, and a guy that could run with the ball. If you get what I mean. I don't want to give anything away or too much away. When's Payback? Payback is gonna be, I have no idea. I would say April. This next month. Yeah, April. We have Raw, we have NXT, we have SmackDown, we have, and after that, I think, yeah, it's Payback. So we have 3 shows left. That is between Mr. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus the War Raiders. The final chapter. That is what is being promoted as. That is the Iron Man match. So I would say Payback in April, sometime in April. What is my biggest pet peeve in the universe mode? Oh, this is hard. I have a lot of pet peeves. Okay, I don't like when people say my WWE 2K universe mode. I don't like that, especially like at the beginning of commentary. I hate that. Please, just say what the show is. I know it's a universe mode because I read the title. I like when you say welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to like FCW or Monday Night Raw or Friday Night SmackDown or NXT or this is CTP or now Coletrain production, like something like that to keep the kayfabe, please. You know, like please, bro. I hate that. My WWE 2K. I know what it is. Like, don't say that. Like, keep kayfabe somewhat of kayfabe alive. That's why, like, when I do when I do stuff, y'all always hear me say if I'm referencing something that happened in the series, I say in the series history. Like y'all know what in the series history means, right? You know, like oh, like I like or this happened in CTP. So whenever I reference something, you know, that's what I say. Or this is their WWE debut. I don't say this is their universe mode debut. No. You say whatever your company is or whatever your series is called. Don't say universe mode, WWE 2K. I know what it is. I hate that. Another thing that bothers me when you're doing the text promos, please stop with the commas. Like, please. Too many freaking commas. I hate that. It, like, guys. Okay, if y'all have to use Grammarly, okay, like stop with the commas and pausing after every sentence. I can't stand that. Like, oh my God, comma, you, comma, I'm gonna fight you at, comma, payback, comma, for the WWE, comma, championship, comma. Why you just use a complete sentence? I'm gonna fight you at payback for the WWE championship. Period. That's it. You don't need all these freaking commas. That bothers me so much. Oh my God. It bothers my mind. I'm like, can y'all just use Grammarly or something? Like, I mean, it's not that hard, y'all. Like, just, oh my God. Like, I showed that to my English teacher, and she, yo, she thought that was my universe mode. I'm like, no, that's not my universe mode. That's not my series. No. That I said, that's somebody else's series, and I said, Lord, I said it's the commas for me, and she said it's the commas for me, and I busted out laughing. She said that is not a sentence. She was like, no, that is not a sentence. Please tell that she said, and I quote, tell that dude to never do that S word again. Cause she don't care what she says. Like she will cuss. She will cuss. So you know what I'm saying. She says all the holy words, you know, that she can. You know. No, Heel Diggy. I'm not calling you out with the commas. You're fine. I've seen some. I'm not gonna name no names because y'all know I don't like talking about people like that. I'm not gonna name no names. I just see some people that have commas after every single word. I understand if you're saying that, okay, you're making a list or whatever, right? You know, okay, let's take y'all back to English school right here. If you're making a list, okay, I understand having a comma. Okay, he's been WWE champion, comma, Intercontinental champion, comma, United States champion, comma, tag team champion, comma, and like, okay, let's say, and United and like world heavyweight champion. Period. Okay, That's fine. But what, comma, do, comma, you, comma, mean, that bothers me. Just say, what do you mean? Question mark. That's all you need. You don't need what, comma, you, comma. Oh my God. I hate the ones that bother me is the what, comma, you, comma, the you, comma. Why you, comma? So this how you talk. What? Pause. You. Pause. Mean. Question mark. Who talks like that? Who talks like that? I don't understand who talks like that. Look at this. I challenge you to a match at Payback. That's what commas is. You pause. You use commas when you pause, my guy. You should never use a comma whenever you're not, whenever it's not needed. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's like a straightforward sentence, just say the sentence. I mean, I'm not getting on people's grammar or anything, but like, that really bothers me. You know what I'm saying? Okay, tell me tell me what you're not really personally not a fan of. I love hearing opinions. That ain't something I don't like hearing. Okay, me too. I hate the breaking of the mergers. I never mentioned YouTube, 2K, or anything like that. Yes, I hate the breaking of the merger. Sometimes I say like hit that like button, subscribe and share sometimes, but I'm starting to not say that anymore neither. When I start a show, I want to be treated right. When I watch a show, I want to be a real. Immersion is everything. Immersion is everything to me. When I hear my WWE 2K universe mode on some people's videos, I click off. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Same. Oh my God. Thank you. I can read. Okay, I need to do an advice on that. You know what? Y'all just gave me a universe mode advice idea. Promos. When to read them, when to not. That's going to be a universe mode advice this weekend. Not this weekend. Probably next week I'll do it. I hate that too. Let me tell y'all this one right now. Whenever somebody's talking in text, you just basically summarize. Like in English class, you summarize what they say. Hold on, let me actually pull up a video real quick. I want to pull up a promo. Let me see. Let me go to one of these Jay White promos. Wait. Let me go to my channel real quick. Let me go to one of these Jay White promos real quick. You summarize. Watch this. Hold on. Let me play one of these. I'm about to play one of these Jay White promos real quick. WWE 2K. Let me see. What's the most recent Raw? Where's Raw? Where's the Jay White announcement? Watch this. Watch this. Okay, I'm gonna give you an example of this. I think Jay White was on this show, Twisting in Life. I think he was on this one. All right. Okay. So Jay White in this ring. So I'm not gonna be like this, and this is what some people do. So Jay White said, "Hello, fools. This is your greatest IC champion of all time. As I'm here in the Cajun Dome. Haha, did this remind me of the small Tokyo Dome in Japan with fools in it? But I digress. I am here to announce the earth-shattering announcement." You don't read that word for word. You pause for a bit. You act like he's actually saying a promo in real life where the commentator just pause. And you don't say anything. This is what I do. I pause for like 5 or 6 seconds. I'm like, Oh, of course, he's taking a shot at the Cajun Dome. You summarize what he said, or you just put what he said in your own words. Like if he's a heel, like, oh my God, this guy. You know what I'm saying? You don't repeat what he says. You know what I'm saying? Let him say it. We can read it. That's one thing I hate on commentary. Like, don't ever do that. Just let him read it himself. Okay, then like he said something about Louisiana ranking 50 in education. Like you fools are dumber than a rock. You know what I'm saying? So what I said on commentary was, "Oh, come on. Why are you talking about the education of Louisiana?" You know what I'm saying? Just get on with your stupid announcement, or whatever. Why are you delaying it? Because Aiden English is on vacation. I just summarized what he said. I didn't repeat word for word what he said. That's all you have to do. It's not that hard. I promise. Thank you. Bingo. Yeah. Right. Just call them a name or just summarize it. Like, yeah, oh my God, a world title match at FNN Legacy, yada yada yada. Oh my God, Aiden English is gonna be here next week. Let's hope the announcement's gonna happen. Simple as that. That's what I do. I don't like universe mode with no commentary. That's just not. I can't get into those universe modes. You have to. I don't care if you're not the best commentator in the world. If you're decent at commentary and you're not overbearing, you're not like because I was overbearing. I was cringe. I will call myself cringe. But if you're pretty good at what you do, and you have good production and good values about your universe mode, I'll give it a chance. But you know what I'm saying? Just like personally, I just don't like universe mode with no commentary. I would give it a chance, but I don't like where Michael Cole and Jay, like Jerry, like whoever, Byron Saxon or whatever. I don't like whenever they're talking. I like whenever you talk to me, because they can't. You can't, like they can't explain like you can what's going on in the ring, because they're reading off a generic script. You know what's going on in the universe modes. You know what I'm saying? I'll say universe mode with highlights too. Like if you upload the whole show to do highlights, that's fine. But I hate whenever they just upload highlights without a full show. Um, yeah, everybody's cringe all to begin with, so I understand it. But just give it a shot. Like, do some kind of commentary. I can't get into you not doing commentary. I would excuse highlight shows if you're just starting. Um, like a WrestleMania highlights, or because that's what Merce did whenever he first started. He didn't do a full WrestleMania show. He did highlights. Or a SummerSlam highlights. That's what Expert did with his show. He did highlights for his for his first episode. That's fine, but don't give me highlights for every single pay per view. No. Give me highlights like I'm gonna say maybe once or twice ish. You know, don't do it for every pay per view. Um, I don't I don't like in game commentary neither. If you have in game commentary, I'm no offense, I'm immediately turning you off. I'm just saying. As soon as I hear Michael Cole's voice, click. I'm not watching it. I don't want to hear in game commentary talk for an hour and a half. If I want to hear that, I'll just plug in my own game, put a match on, and hear them talk. I ain't got time for that. I'm clicking off. Simple as that. And I see some great universe modes. I was looking at some universe modes that had amazing editing, a great intro. We get into the beginning, we get into the match like, oh yeah, I can't wait for this. I hear Michael Cole's voice, I click off. Sorry, yeah, I'm not watching it anymore, because I don't want to hear Michael Cole's voice for 3 hours or an hour and a half, saying the same thing over and over and over again every single match. That is a problem to me. It makes me angry. You know what I'm saying? Michael. Oh my goodness, man. That Michael stuff is hilarious. I'm sorry. It's hilarious. You know. But you know, like y'all say, if you're doing highlight universe modes, just make sure you do it as a first episode thingy-majiggy. But that's about it. I don't want to see highlights every single show because I can't get into universe modes like that. I want to see some type of full show eventually. I don't I don't like that neither. Um, but that's a quick and easy fix. Again, some people are new to the universe mode community. All you gotta do is comment down below and say, hey, man. Next time, whenever you do commentary, make sure the in-game commentator, um, is off. That's all you have to do. That's an easy fix. You just have to tell people that because some people don't know any better. So I like when I watch universe modes, I know who's been in the game for 2 or 3 years, and I know who's new. You know what I'm saying? Like if you've been in the game for 2 or 3 years, you wouldn't make that. You wouldn't make those small mistakes. Like leaving in-game commentary on while you commentate, because you know better. But some people are starting off new, and I can tell who's starting off new. Like this, whenever I first started watching, I forgot who it was. I think it was Villain. Like when Villains first started, he had in-game commentary on, and all I did was just I went to the comment section and I told him, I said, hey man, next time you do commentary, make sure the in-game commentary is off. And he said okay. He turned it off. Never had a problem since. So you gotta do. You just gotta tell those guys, um, you know, that hey, this is happening, and tell them how it works. That's fine. I don't mind the in-game ring announcer, but I stopped using him because he just kept butchering names, or she kept butchering names. Um, so I turn it off. But if you don't have that many calls in your universe mode, or you don't have, or you don't use custom characters that much, I would leave them on. It saves you a lot of time and it saves you a lot of energy trying to explain stuff. So it just depends on how many calls are you using. If you're a call show, turn that thing off. Please turn it off. If like a show like J&W, you should not have any in-game ring announcer on. But if you're just doing a primarily WWE based universe mode, and you're going to have mainly WWE guys that are in the game in your universe mode, keep it on. It saves you time from not talking. It saves you effort from having to explain all that. Then again, now you got to pace your commentary better, because whenever the calls are going to come on, he's going to cut you off, or Lillian Garcia, or whoever depending on whatever game you're using, they're going to cut you off. So you have to time that right. Whenever you're doing like entrances and victories during your commentary, because you're not going to have those issues. Like explaining all of that. Let me see. Somebody said check Twitter real quick. What's going on Twitter? No. Yeah. I'll do that. That's fine. I'll take care of it. Right. But it like expert, you gotta watch that, because with 2K20, like right. Ooh, awesome stuff. So you gotta watch that with in-game commentary. 2K20 has a problem where they glitch out the commentary and they just say random words. You have to watch that. So that's why I use calls, and I use a lot of people outside of WWE. That's why I turn mine off. But if you're just primarily WWE based, I recommend you keep it on. But if you use calls and stuff, turn it off. I'll turn it off, because they're gonna botch things and all that stuff like that. But and some things you can just take care of yourself. Like you can say what the championship is on the line was, or whatever. You just can't say where they're from and their weight or whatever. That's the only thing that the announcer take care of that you can't take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? But most people don't really care about that anyway. So um so you're fine. Oh, picky. I got more pet peeves. HUDs. I hate HUDs. I don't like HUDs universe modes. If you're gonna do a universe mode, please turn off the HUDs. I don't like them. They bother me. They again, like what Hill Diggy was talking about, that immersion. It takes the immersion out of the universe mode. You know what I'm saying? Um, like I really, really don't like HUDs at all. Like that is a very, very big pet peeve of mine. I'm trying to think what else I don't like in the universe mode. Um, Let me see. What else I don't like? I'm trying to think. Agree. I would love my very own ring announcer too. It would make my job a lot easier. Like it like you just don't know. That'll help me a lot. But again, the way I do commentary, y'all don't even notice that a ring announcer is needed anyway. So it's just like it is what it is at this point. Um, but what else I'm trying to? Am I missing anything? I'm trying to think if I'm trying to think of whatever else pet peeves I have. Yeah, that's what I was saying. JoJo messing up all your names and stuff. It was kind of funny. One time on TNA commentary, me and JW doing TNA commentary together, and she messed up one of the names, and we made a whole joke about it on commentary. I couldn't stop laughing at it, and we had to we had to stop the recording because because we kept laughing at it, and we had to stop the recording and start over again. It was hilarious. I'll never forget that JW said never again. said he said he said I'm gonna turn off. He said I'm gonna turn off JoJo for a while. Oh my god! Oh, I miss TNA commentary so much. We had the best of times, yo. I when y'all when I tell you when I tell you like we had the best of times during TNA commentary, it was so fun. It was so fun, bro. We talked about all kinds of stuff, and like we talked about all kinds of stuff. We was booking. We were giving advice to each other. It was amazing. It was amazing. Oh, dual commentary is great. I like if any of y'all can get into dual commentary and like y'all really take the time to like go off of each other and stuff like that, I recommend it. It's amazing. Like it was amazing. My TNA days when I was on TNA commentary, I'll never forget. Every single time we did commentary, it was an experience. Something happened that I'll never forget. You know, like the like the first episode of TNA, like whenever I started getting into my heel character, like you know we played off each other very very well. JW just told me, oh, I talk here, you talk here, we just go off like that, and like it was like very 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 simple. Like it was awesome. I love my TNA days. You know what I'm saying? It was great. It was great. I promise you, man. I promise you. Oh man, especially that day when JoJo messed up. She messed up two names back to back. I couldn't stop laughing. I remember one time she called Booker. She said King Booker. She said King Booker T. I don't know if the game glitched or whatever, but she said King Booker T. I'm like, what? What is King Booker T? And I was like on commentary, I said, that is not how you say King Booker's name. Respect the King, JoJo. And I had to play it off because I was just laughing so hard in my head. I couldn't stop laughing in my head, but I had to play it off on commentary. I was like, hey, you can't do that. Oh man. Oh man. So okay. I'm missing some chats. Yeah. I agree. Y'all back and forth is unmatched. Like J Dog, he already has no filter already. Poor J Dog. J Dog be breaking kayfabe so much. Like it's not even fun. Like y'all just go back and watch his most recent Raw episode. Like he breaks kayfabe at least 25 times in one setting. In one setting, y'all. It's hilarious. Oh man. Okay. Did I miss anything? Oh, it's still dope. Dudes ask a message with the quality. Josh good it sounds. Yeah, I agree. Your ring announcer is great. I had called messed up the names and it was just got way too much. I agree. Um let me see. JoJo called Lorenzo. She called Lorenzo Sampson Laurent. What she said? She said Lorenzo Sampson or Sam Penn, something like that. Then she called Vincent Diamond, the Diamond, and then I think she botched Samuel Louis' name so bad. Samuel Louis. What? What is that? And then she wait. What was that one that she paused every time she heard a letter? It was somebody call name that she did that too. It got so bad that I was just laughing on commentary and I just broke I just broke kayfabe in my you know what, I just had to cut her off. All right, man. Thank you, Hideki, for conversating with me. I'm about to get out here in just a second, bro. As well, cause it's like I didn't realize I'm just running my mouth and I got I gotta get up at 5 in the morning. And okay. As long as you think you should talk. I don't know. I don't know why she said Sammy Lane like that. I think that's where the AOA and the AOR come from. because she said that it was something about like the AOA and the AOR. It was like hilarious. Oh my goodness. Wait. Why did she say Kyle O'Reilly's name like that? Kyle O'Reilly? What? I don't even know where she got that from. That's weird. well, Tyler, that's how JoJo said the name. So that's why. I remember one time she actually butchered Kevin Graham's name, and I said Kevin Graham. Me and Nathan died for like 2. She said Kevin Gam. That's funny. Kevin Gam. Okay, that's an interesting one. Let's see, did I miss anything? I think I. Kyle O'Reilly and Kevin Graham. Gam. But like to answer, like somebody asked me about like commentary, like whatever, not commentary, like ring announcing. Like I said, if you have calls, I would stop it. But if you're just doing it by yourself, like or like if you're like primarily WWE and don't use that many calls or whatever, just keep and have a problem. But you're probably gonna have a problem like if you use custom championships, because again, he or she, it depends on whatever game you're using, they don't know how to pronounce some custom championship names. So that will be an issue that you're going to have as well. Um, so again, keep that in mind whenever you trying to keep the ringing out on. I talk too much anyway, and they just ruin my flow. So that's why I just turn them off. Like, to be honest, that's what that's just me. I turn them off personally, cause like she like they kill my vibe. They really, like, I'm serious. They do. Like I think I turned them off. No. Really, the real reason I turned them off is because I was using 2K19 and 20, and it wouldn't make any sense if you hear Greg Hamilton voice one match and you hear JoJo's voice the other match. That logically doesn't make any sense. That's why they really turned off. But at the end of the day, I'm glad they did, and I ain't never turned them back on. I don't need it. Like, one of the first things I do whenever I get the new games is I turn commentary off, I turn menu music off just because I want to stream in the game, and I turn the ring announcing off. Now, that's my rule now. That's the three things I turn off, and I turn HUDs off and reversals. That's the day one when I get the new games. That's what I do. I turn everything off, and I get ready for universe mode like so I get in that universe mode mindset, because that's mainly what I play in these games. I don't really touch 2K Showcase like that. I don't really touch my career like that, because I have other guys I watch for that stuff. Like Dank, Brandon does everything. You know, simply AM, or I think that's how you say his name. I watch those other guys in the community for that. You know, I just focus on my universe mode, and that's the main thing I really play in these games now. You know, that's been a thing I've been doing for like the last 2 or 3 years. I just don't really focus on other stuff in these games. You know, that's why I got mad like whenever they didn't have any real DLC for 2K20, because I don't care about the other stuff. Like the DLC they had, I didn't care at all. I wanted guys like Walter. I wanted guys like that, as DLC, instead of saying, the little stuff they did with the wacky stuff they did, or whatever, the DLC, the House of Horrors and whatever. I don't know. I personally didn't care for that, because again, I'm a mainly universe mode guy, so that's gonna be the main thing I showcase. Yeah, simply better. Like that him. I love him. He's great. He's great. I will be using one of his theme songs for SummerSlam, by the way, because I will. Because he's great. What's up, Zombie Killer, man? We're just talking now, really, and I'm about to head out. I'm about to head out of here very soon because it's like getting late. So, yeah, but yeah, we were just talking about listening to your audience or whatever, and just talking about some universe mode pet peeves and stuff we don't like, and stuff that bothers us or whatever. So, that's the thing. Let me see, but I think that's all my pet peeves I have right now. The my WWE 2K universe mode thing, the commas. I had a commentary being on, ring announcing most of the time. No HUDs. So yeah, I think that's really my main pet peeves. And I can excuse some universe modes. Yeah, that one too, and Steel, and then they just say your name. I hate that, annoying. But like, if you make an effort to fix those things, I will give you a chance. And I know if you're new or whatever, because I can go back and see how many episodes you like released, and if you respond to feedback very well, I'm not gonna have a problem with giving you feedback. But some people just don't respond to feedback well, and they just get a catch attitude with you, and I just leave you alone. You see, if you disrespect me for trying to help you, then that's on your body, and I'm going back to minding my business. It's that simple. I'm not gonna tell you off or whatever. You say something slick to me or you try to disrespect me because I'm trying to help you. Uh, I'm gonna just leave you alone and go on by my business. That's on you. I'm trying to give you advice with how the top guys in the community do it. You know what I'm saying? That's that's what I'm trying to give you advice for. I ain't trying to give you no wrong advice because we all gotta learn somewhere. I stopped live streaming for that reason because I wanted to get better. I wanted to get better at production. I wanted to get better at editing. I dedicated in buying an entire editing software. You know what I'm saying? Just to get better. You know, shout out. I got this beautiful mic that I finally got to work for my birthday. So I'm just trying to get better each and every single year. And eventually I'm going to learn highlight reel fully. And then we'll have highlight reel in our series. It'll be great. Every episode. And then like expert taught me something that I'm going to try to incorporate in adding for Monday Night Raw, with some small details that he incorporates. I'm going to use and stuff like that. So even at this stage in my YouTube career, I'm still learning the game and still listening to these guys that have been here longer than me, and they're giving me advice on stuff like that. Like Gresh told me, "Oh, hey, you don't have to scream much." Yesterday, he said, and I didn't take offense to that. I said, "You right. My mic's turned up. I don't gotta scream anymore. Just talk softly and just talk like this on commentary, and you'll be fine. Like maybe increase your volume and back up a little bit whenever a big moment happens. But he said just talk like this, and you'll be good." So I listened to him, and when I did commentary for the prayer tournament, I used this advice, and that's and my commentary turned out pretty well, and y'all will see how it is tomorrow. See, so I listen to people, and I pay attention to how things are done, so I can improve my own content. Like I tell people, like whenever like these behind the universe mode stuff comes out, y'all should listen to some of these guys talk because they know what they're talking about. You know what I'm saying? And you should want to know as much knowledge of how to do things as possible whenever someone tells you. I still go back and watch those things that Matthews talked about, back 4 or 5 years ago whenever he was doing universe mode. I still go back and watch those things. Like he's like his little behind the universe mode stuff. I still go back and watch that. Cause I want to get better. You know what I'm saying? I want to be a better content creator and be a better entertainer. All right. But that is going to do it for me here today, people. So, all right. But people, that is going to do it for me tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. I think I covered everything. I hope I did. I don't know. If I didn't, I'll just talk about it in the next one. So this is the schedule for the week. So tomorrow you'll get Pure Tournament episode 2. It's already done. I just have to render it and upload it tonight. That's the next thing I'm doing as soon as I get off of here. And then Thursday we'll be back here talking about what makes a good universe mode. I'll give you guys about 10 things in my opinion of what makes a good universe mode and how you can slowly incorporate that into your own universe modes. Okay, so that's gonna be Thursday. It will be earlier than this video. I'm thinking about 4 or 5 p.m. ish Central Time, so that's like 6 or 7. So that's 5 or 6 to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, and we'll be on there for about the same amount of time, about an hour and 10 minutes, hour and 12 minutes, going over the 10 things, in my opinion, of what makes a good universe mode. Because I asked you guys that question on Twitter, and I even got a reply from Grapple Nation. He actually followed me on Twitter now, which is shout out to Grapple Nation, awesome. So that's gonna be on Thursday. That'll be our next podcast. Friday, I'm taking off. I'm not gonna be on YouTube Friday. I'm gonna be gone all day anyway. And I will try to stream on my second channel that night. That Good Friday night. Probably after SmackDown. Now, hopefully, I'll be home. If I'm not home, I'll just postpone the stream to that Saturday, and I'll just do a stream on Deshaun and a stream on Coletrain. So Friday there will be no videos. So don't, because I won't be home anyway. So like there ain't no point for me to make a video Friday. I will try, if I see my cousin Friday, I will try to make a video with him. A lot of y'all want that. So that's my next big guesting, is to go on his channel, and we're gonna make a video for mine's and his. And I guess y'all might see that sometime next week, if we can get together and record something. We'll see. But that might be my goal on Friday, is to make a video with him. Saturday is FCW, Fan Control Wrestling. I want to make this announcement. Unfortunately, Fan Control Wrestling will be on the PlayStation 4 now. And I want to make this announcement there, everybody. I was going to make this announcement in a community tab post. But I will say it here, and a lot of y'all will be disappointed, and I know I was when I got the news. Unfortunately, there will be no mods for a while. Poor old Mr. Expert unfortunately lost all his mods again. For like the third time. The game keeps corrupting on him, and he said he's not recreating all that crap again on PC. And he has spent the last 2 days, actually 3 days, he started Sunday, remaking everything for his universe mode, getting stuff straight for CTP and FCW, and all that stuff like that on the PlayStation 4. So, there will be no longer any PC mod related videos or matches starting after Payback. Because Payback has PC matches that are already done. Raw has one PC match. And I think one PC segment. So don't ask me if this is modded anymore, because it won't be after Payback, because he lost everything. So I'm just letting y'all know that ahead of time. We are figuring a way out to make sure that we can get FCW running smoothly on Saturday. But yeah, we'll see. Oh, and also SummerSlam has some PC stuff as well, but there won't be as. I think the majority of the show will be PC, but now since this came out, it like it's gonna be half and half, because we have no choice, because he lost everything. So I'm just letting y'all know that now. I will make a community tab post about it on Friday, to let the rest of my subscribers know that, hey, there will be no, don't expect a lot of PC mods, because he was our PC mod supplier. He was the one that had all the PC stuff that that y'all love to see. But starting after SummerSlam, which is like the halfway point in the season, there won't After SummerSlam, no more mods probably, because I don't think that expert wants to really recreate everything again to potentially have his game corrupt again. And because that's depressing and disheartening. Because I can imagine losing everything 3 times. He lost everything 3 times, so that sucks. So I'm just letting y'all know that ahead of time. So don't ask me about PC mods or is this PC after SummerSlam, because it's not going to be PC. It's going to be primarily PS. Fingers crossed I get a PS5 soon. Related content. Other than that, that is it. So yeah. Yeah, me neither. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't bother neither. And 3 times my game corrupts. Just leave it alone. What, what the old the look, I'm quoting something like that. The old folks say, if fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, I can't put the blame on you. Fool me 3 times, that's enough. No. Mm-mm. 3 strikes, you're out. I wouldn't even bother at this point. Leave it alone. I leave it alone. That's it. Um. Yeah, I mean, he had the patience to continue it going, uh, 3 times. Shoo. After the third time, like, I mean, after the second time, I would have quit. Like, that's that's disheartening, bro. It really is. That's like if, I had everything in universe mode, right? And one of my cousins comes over and just deletes my entire universe mode save file. I will be I will be very, very mad and like depressed, and disheartened that I have to recreate everything again. That's why I don't do everything in universe mode anymore. That's for that exact reason. Because again, a lot of people play my game, and I don't want my cousins going in my universe mode save file messing everything up. That's why I do everything outside of universe mode. There's no need to use universe mode to begin with. The only thing I use universe mode with really is legit, um like for the show intros. That's it. Like after the first time, I'll do what I can. After the second time, shoot, I may just be a PS2 channel until the next game. Shoot, right? I mean, and it would suck for J&W because he has calls and he makes some of them. Imagine if his game corrupts and he loses everything. He has to recreate all those calls again. Imagine doing that 3 times. I would cry. I would cry. Oh, speaking of Universe Mode Sim, we never finished the series. Did we? Did we ever finish the series? I don't think we did, because I said because I said in episode 4 that, oh, we're gonna do episode 5, but I don't think we never did episode 5. I don't remember. Uh, Tyler, um, shoot, me too. Then I mean I gotta download all y'all calls again, and then some of y'all I don't even talk to y'all like that no more. Oh my god, I would have cried. I can't. I can't. Like expert, you got patience, man. You got patience, because baby, I would have raged. I would have raged and been depressed for a couple of days. I'm serious. Oh my god. Well, okay, Tyler. Well, here's the thing. Okay, let's see. What am I doing Sunday? Nothing's scheduled for Sunday. So here's what we do. Sunday we'll do the series finale on Universe Mode Sim that we never finished. We'll do episode 5. We to finish out the series. Um, and get to, because I think we have one more year to do. So we'll just do the entire year that Sunday. So there you go. That's your Sunday video. I guess we could do some yeah. Championships. The oh my god. Recreating the championships. The arenas, bro. And then the characters on top of that, man. Ooh, I would have cried. I would have cried. And y'all know, like, I ain't the best at arenas, so losing arenas is more depressing to me than losing everything else, man. Like, for real. Like, arenas and calls. Like, that's the most depressing thing to me. Yeah, it really does suck. Right. And if he can't do under any of that, how is he supposed to transfer stuff to PS4 that we need? Like the King of the Ring arena or the pure tournament stuff. Like, the stuff that he makes on PC, we need that stuff to upload so he can remake it on 2K19 so everybody else can get it. You know what I'm saying? So it's disheartening. It sucks. So yeah, that's the schedule. Tomorrow, Pure Tournament episode 2. Thursday, what makes a good universe mode. Friday, day off. Saturday, FCW the draft. Sunday, universe mode sim episode 5. The series finale. There you go. That's the week. Raw update. There's only 2 segments left that needs to be done. And all I gotta do is just edit. All I gotta do is put those little 2 segments in there, and commentate over that. So I'm gonna try to work on that since tomorrow's a FCW day, and I don't have to do any streams. I'll try to do a production day tomorrow, and work on Raw episode 115 and try to get some of that done. So yeah, that's the update on that. And Aiden asked about Payback. Like I said, that's gonna be April sometime. So just stay tuned, because during my because like during my spring break, I'm gonna try to record. I'm gonna try to get up the rest of the week, of the universe mode, so we can get to Payback during my spring break. That's my goal, because JW just said he script, and he said he's gonna use his day off. That's fine with me, cool with me, because I already got the majority of the Friday Night SmackDown recorded for the week, and so I gotta do is just do segments, and if JW give me an NXT script, I can start working on that, and then we can get we can get those episodes to y'all next week sometime. So we'll see how that goes. Yes, Blake, there is one more Raw before Payback. There's an NXT and there's a SmackDown. Then Payback, and then King of the Ring build starts after that. No. You are fine. This week, this week, JW, what I did this week, since we're like taking it slow this week and waiting on stuff to come out, I'm taking care of the pure tournament stuff, and I'm working on my college stuff. That's what I'm doing. So, I'm trying, because I'm trying to make my college decision. So I really have been focusing on universe more than, because I'm trying to make a decision by Sunday of where I want to go to college at. So I can start getting that prepared, because that's coming in five and a half 6 months from now. Yes, I do. I think I can show them real quick. Hold on. I think before we get off here, we'll do that. Yes, there is a King of the Ring tournament, and I can confirm that Dar is not in it because speak Blake, I can actually show you the King of the Ring. Let me see. I can actually show you that. I can actually show you that right now. Hold on. There is a King of the Ring tournament. Let me see. I can actually show you that real quick. I have it right here. I think it should be somewhere. Here you go. So, Blake, to answer your question, this is the King of the Ring tournament bracket so far. You will find out the Monday Night Raw side at Payback. So that's what it's looking like right now. To answer your question, King Dar is not in the tournament. FCW's match cards, I do have them. I just gotta put them up. They're in my Discord, so let me go on to that real quick. I haven't got a chance to promote them yet, but I will try to do that as we get closer because I want to get this pure tournament stuff out the way first. Then I'll shift my focus to this. So I'll give you guys the thumbnail match card and the two match cards that's confirmed so far for FCW. As soon as I get them copied, there we go. Get that out the way. So yeah, King Dar will still be known as King Dar Blake. No matter who wins the tournament, that's still going to happen because he's still going to profess himself as the savior of SmackDown as long as he's World Heavyweight Champion. So you can't fix that. All right. Okay, I got that one and I got this one, and I also show you guys the current champs for FCW. Then after we do all this, I'm gonna get out of here so y'all can go enjoy the rest of y'all's night. Because I know it is getting late. Alright. And then we're gonna showcase this real quick. Get rid of that. Alright. Do you want me to showcase the arena or no? Because I can showcase that too. I love Jane W. He's hilarious. So yeah, that is the current bracket. You will see the raw side of the King of the Ring at Payback, as I told you guys at Judgment Day. So stay tuned to Payback, and you will see the rest of the King of the Ring. So somebody said that Angel Gauze is going to be the King of the Ring. Okay. So who y'all pulling for on the SmackDown side? Who y'all think gonna win the SmackDown side of King of the Ring? Give me some early predictions. Well, yes, he's still gonna be King Dar, no matter what. Okay, so Aiden wants Cross on the Raw side. Okay, that's interesting. So Tyler's pulling for Seth Rollins. Okay, I see you. Oh man, these first round matches are gonna slap. Punk versus Curtis Axel. That sounds fire on paper. You know, and then we got Ricochet and Austin Theory. Oh my god, it's gonna be great. Yeah, that's what he said. So y'all will get to vote on on which side of King of the Ring is better in the community tab once both of them are revealed. But that is the SmackDown side to answer Blake's question. So now let's get into FCW real quick so we can so your boy can get out of here so y'all can enjoy the rest of y'all's night, cuz Surprised y'all still up with me at this point. Let me see. I just saved these match cards. I don't know why. I don't know where they're at. There they are. Okay, so Blake's gonna love this one. So on FCW this Saturday night, or this Saturday afternoon, time to be announced. I'm gonna try to do it early. We're gonna have the Keith Lee Open Challenge. So Keith Lee will defend his Intercontinental Championship in an Open Challenge. This Saturday. We don't know who's gonna win. Well, we don't know. I'm sorry, we don't know who's gonna enter. But who y'all think's gonna enter the Keith Lee Open Challenge? So these beautiful match cards were done by the amazing expert. Oh my goodness. Imagine imagine if Jay White wins. Imagine. That'll be great. Apparently Blake loves Keith Lee now. I don't know where that came from, but hey, it is like what JW said. It is what it is. So that's gonna be a one match, and we also this one's gonna hurt. I swear, if this guy retains, we also have this week on this Saturday on SCW for the WWE Championship. We have Baron Corbin versus Finn Balor versus Ricochet. WWE Championship. Baron Corbin is your new WWE Champion after cashing in his Money in the Bank contract on this past episode of FCW and SummerSlam, and now we got this championship match. No, I did not. I said that it was absolutely horrible. I hope Baron Corbin loses this Saturday. I really hope he does. Right? He's gonna lose. I hope. Oh man, I wish he did. I kind of wish he did. And the last graphic that we're going to show you guys for now for FCW is, let's see, this. These are your 3 general managers for FCW here. Paul Heyman, Shawn Michaels. No, not Shawn. Oh, I said. Oh yeah, I'm tired. I said. Yeah, it's time for bed. I said Shawn Michaels, y'all. Lord, yeah, it's time to go to sleep. Paul Heyman, Shane McMahon, and Stone Cold Steve Austin. Look, y'all. I'm tired. Okay. So if you can't tell, expert Heyman is NXT, Shane's on SmackDown, and Austin's on Raw. If you couldn't tell, Heyman has a yellow tie. Shane has blue on, and Austin is raising hell. There you go. Oh Lord. Listen, don't judge me, okay? I'm tired. God dang it. Anyway, that's your general managers. No, 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 it's not. Not really, but because I can stay up to like midnight or 1 if I want to, but um I had one job. But yeah, so that is the FCW WWE draft stuff. So there you go. All right. So that's what's happening this Saturday. Right there. Let me pull up that. Right. He's bald, dang it. So I had a mess up going. Y'all is the best. I'm not playing with y'all. Anyways, so that is the rest of the week's schedule. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I need to go render. I need to go render this pure championship match for you guys, so you guys can get that tomorrow. And I'm going to wait on my thumbnail for it for Mr. Expert Gaming, so I can promote it tomorrow morning. And yeah, I've been your host, Coletrain. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys hit that like button. Hey you, yes you. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe down below, please. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, cousin, mama, daddy, even your aunts, your auntie and uncle. Tell them all about the Coletrain, okay? Tell a friend, so there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, like, subscribe, and share this video all around to everybody. Let's get this video to 15 likes. Come on, I know we can do it. I want 15 likes on this video, dang it. We can do it. Can we do it? Come on. I know y'all can do it. 15 likes. That's the goal. 15 likes on this video. That's what I want. We can do it. Look. We already got 9 already. Okay. Whoever liked, shout outs to you. Come on. Can we get that 50? Oh, there's 10. We already got 10 already. I see y'all. Oh. We got 10 already. Oh, I see 11 already. All right now. See, look. I ain't even closed the video. We got 11 likes already. See, y'all are goats, okay? Y'all are goats. Yeah, do it for Shawn Michaels. Y'all ain't never gonna let me live that down, ain't y'all? Oh man. Watch. Imagine if Malik was here. He probably would have clipped that too. Thank goodness Malik is on his way to Florida. So he can't clip that. I say that and Expert's gonna rewind and clip that, and that's gonna be a meme now. Me calling Paul Heyman Shawn Michaels. Oh man. Hickey bottom. Do it for Keith Lee. Yeah, bask in their glory. Bask in his glory. Just for Keith Lee. Anywho, enough clowning around with y'all. Some of y'all got school in the morning, and some of y'all got work in the morning. So, yeah. I've been your host, Coletrain. Remember to be close to every single thing you do. Good night, and be phenomenal or be forgotten. And yes, I will change the thumbnail whenever this video's up. So, yeah. Peace.